Tuesday, and I'm working from home today. So I figured it'd be a really great day to take you guys along what a day in my life looks like as my office manager 9-to-5 / podcast responsibility duty situation. It's like 8 o'clock, I think. My first meeting is at 9:30, so let's get ready. Today is kind of a busy day. I'm actually getting a haircut today because I'm going to see my parents later this week, so I want to make sure that like I'm in tip-top shape. It's just going to be like a little trim to get the dead guys off the bottom. So because of that, I can't work out later tonight because like I don't want to sweat after I get my hair done. So I'm going to do a Pilates class at lunchtime and then come back, work again, and then go to my haircut. And then I'll probably work while my haircut is happening because I have a lot to do today, a lot to get done. I have discovered quite literally the best tool, this thing, for heatless curls. I love doing heatless curls, but I always found that they were so uncomfortable to sleep in, and I'm a side sleeper, so like the rods were just like genuinely so uncomfortable. Like I just could never sleep very well. And then I got influenced by Missy Johnson because she has this particular one, and I have to say that it was such a good thing. Like I bought it and it took me a while to like really get the system working so like I could get the best results for the heatless curls, but like so much more comfortable of a night's sleep because like you can fold it and squish it and it's just like softer. I mean, results look fire. This is not what it will look like by the end of this vlog, but at least it looks nice for my first couple meetings. Just going through my emails right now to see if there's anything else I need to add to my to-do list today. As you can see, this is my schedule for today. Everything that I do is done on Notion. You guys have heard me talk about that ad nauseum. I got some quick ticks to get done today. I gotta still update my non-negotiables. Well, I have like an hour before my meeting. I'm gonna post some socials for the podcast. I have 5 minutes before my first call. I'm just finishing up my March newsletter that I need to send out today, but I just wanted to jump back on here because I visited my best friend in Seattle and she had a bunch of Squishmallows, and I like didn't really know what the situation was with the Squishmallows. I just knew that like people really liked them, and she had a bunch of them, so we were on her couch watching TV, and so obviously I was like vibing with a Squishmallow, like as a pillow, as like a stuffed animal. I came home and I had to buy one for myself immediately. They changed my life. I'm obsessed with these stupid Squishmallows. Like this is Ada, and she provides maximum vibes. Like simply, only anime people I feel like will really relate to this, but when you're watching an anime and like the two characters are like flirting and they're like getting close and like finally they have their first kiss and you like let out a girlish squeal, I always want to be like holding something because I'm almost like, you know? And the Squishmallow is quite literally the perfect texture. The squish is great. This is nice fabric. It's cute. I also picked this one because I feel like it goes with the design of my house and I love a cow. So here I am working, and I'm gonna have to put this away for my next meeting because no one will take me seriously with a Squishmallow. But I just felt that I needed to acknowledge the fact that the hype is real. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Back to work I go. I have 5 minutes until I need to leave the house to go to Pilates. My Apple Watch is dead, so I'm not working with Apple Watch today, which sucks. If only you guys could see the absolute claw that I have right now. I'm just a girl. This flat claw clip that I bought from Paper Source is such a life hack for anybody who does Pilates or yoga, because if you girls know, when you have a claw clip, you can't like lay back on your head, and this thing allows you to lay flat on your back. So I don't have a link for this. Maybe I'll find it. If I do, I'll put it in the description. Otherwise, just hit up your local Paper Source and ask for these guys. My CEO is messaging me. Deceased. I'm so sweaty. So let's go home and get showered and grab a bite of lunch and get right back to work. History of get readies. Told you my hair would be basically straight by this time. Still looks good. Still have a heatless curl. Never going back. On the menu today, we have an herb crusted chicken from Factor. I started doing these a while ago. I just can't be bothered to cook by the time I get home every day from work and from the gym. Like, I just can't be bothered to do it. So I got the Factor meals, and they're actually surprisingly tasty, and low-key, like, very impressed. I get like the keto options that are low carb because that's how I like to spend my weekdays, is low carb. It works best for my body, whatever. But they have a bunch of options, and this is not sponsored, but maybe one day it will be. All right, lunch today is an herb crusted chicken with green beans and what I think is a cauliflower mash. Let's dig in. Pretty good. I have finished all of my work meetings for today, which is great. I have one big task that I need to finish for like my 9-to-5 job, which I think I'm gonna take with me to do during my haircut, because I need to do some editing for the podcast audio for the episode coming out on Monday, and I don't really want to do that while I'm getting my haircut because like I need to have my AirPods in, obviously. So I think I'm gonna do that now, and then I'll finish my work task while I'm at my haircut. Side note, I think I want to do a solo episode on my time management skills because I think it's like low-key my superpower. So every week I like plan my week. So I like lay out all the things I need to get done that week, and then I like put them in the days, obviously, that I need to get them done. So I have like a weekly schedule, and then I have like my daily schedules that include like what I'm actually doing during what times of every single day. So I'm just tracking my daily schedule against my weekly schedule to make sure that I've actually accomplished everything that I need to accomplish today. I've kind of been swamped with work, and I feel like it's been harder and harder for me to, oh my gosh. Oh, I think I just got Amazon deliveries. Sorry. Anyway, it's been a challenge for me to work on like creative stuff. I feel like lately I've just been staying afloat and like maintaining the podcast as best that I can. So I just feel like I've been a little bit overwhelmed with work, but I hope next week I'll have a little bit less work to do and I can actually get some creative stuff done. If you guys didn't know, I do all of the editing for the podcast myself. I do the YouTube videos and the audio editing. And I discovered that it's really easy to actually do it in iMovie. So if you guys are YouTube people and you're considering starting a podcast, it's actually really easy to edit everything in iMovie. I'm just gonna get started on editing the podcast for this week because I literally have to do that today. So. It is a little after 2 o'clock, and in MK's world, that means that it's time for my afternoon coffee. I literally just saw on Instagram this girl that I follow. I think her tag is the Magic Millennial. She's a Disney influencer, but she was like, it's afternoon, therefore I need an iced coffee. And I love that she made like the distinction between iced coffee versus hot coffee, because I'm very much that way. Like, hot coffee is synonymous with the morning, whereas like afternoon is iced coffee, especially when the sun is out. It's a different story if it's gloomy and rainy, so let's make an iced coffee. If you guys are not on the Chobani creamer lifestyle, you're missing out because this is literally the best creamer I've ever had. I've never been a creamer girly until I tried the Chobani version. I've tried the vanilla, which is a classic flavor, and the white mocha, which is also really good. I haven't tried any of the other flavors that I actually like. Like, I didn't like the caramel. I don't think the pumpkin spice is that good. So those two so far are my favorites. And I literally can't go back. It's so, so good. My cup doesn't fit into my coffee machine, so I'm gonna have to hold it. Today, I'm using the Wonderland Run Wild coffee pods. If you guys are not up to date with the Brewy, you've got to get on the Brewy chain. It's literally the best. This machine was actually gifted to me by one of the founders that I interviewed. I truly am like a convert. I used to have an espresso machine. This one is just such better quality and taste and function, and all of their pods are designed to degrade in landfill, so you don't actually have to worry about recycling them. Makes the best coffee. Now for my favorite part. Love cold foam. All right, back to editing. Roy. Okay, it is 3 o'clock and my hair appointment is at 3:30. It says it's gonna take me about 17 minutes to drive there, so obviously I'm leaving 30 minutes early because I need to get downstairs, I need to find parking, all the things. Also, I'm feeling hype after my afternoon coffee. Like, I think it was a little too much. I can't unplug my hard drive right now because I'm using it, so I'm trying to stuff my work laptop in here. Oh, okay, we got it. We're good. You guys, I'm really feeling some type of way after that coffee. Heeless curls are still looking good. I did well last night. I'll be back in a couple of hours. Oh my goodness, I love you so much. Yes, I do, you my little baby. I haven't taken my vitamins today. Fuck. Maybe I have time really quick to take this one supplement. This one from Symbiotica is my most important one because it's for your brain, but it also tastes the worst. And I only drink it with coffee because that's the only time it tastes good is if I chase it with coffee. So let's just take it really quick. And this one I can take whenever. This one I have to take on an empty stomach. Ugh. This one has a bunch of like mushrooms in it for your brain. It just tastes like absolute mushroom. It's like gross. It says vanilla chai. That's a lie. Naturally, I parked 8 light years away because I'm always like, I always find the first park at the first one that I see because I'm always like, well, what if I don't find another one? There's literally one right here, right there. And I'm walking 45 blocks to get to my haircut every time. My girl Micah did such a good job. She's so wonderful here in the city. If you guys are living in SF, comment below and I will send you guys her information because she is amazing at Siren Salon. She was just such a good job. She gives me exactly what I want, which is just a basic trim with some little bangs. I got so much work done in the chair, which was also very helpful. Walking in there, it was a little bit carnage because I surprised got my period, and by the grace of God, I had a random tampon in my purse that I was able to utilize. So like, past Maddie was really looking out for future Maddie today. Bless her. Anyway, it's about 5 o'clock right now, so I'm gonna head back home, have some dinner, and chill out for the rest of the night. All right, y'all, the symptoms are starting to kick in for me, so that is my cue. I have already gotten in my cozies to take my makeup off and have a chill rest of my evening, have a little bit of dinner. So this is where I'm gonna close the vlogs. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I know you guys love the day in the lives, and I wish I could do them on a more consistent. Oh shit, my cat almost ate shit. Dude. He's playing it off, acting like no big deal, but like, I just literally ate shit. Anyway, as I was saying, I wish I could do these on a more consistent basis, but I just don't have the bandwidth. So I appreciate you guys sticking around, and I hope that you enjoy watching the podcast every week because I think there's such great information in there. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next round. Bye.